What's going on, folks? Welcome back to another video. My name is Henry and today I'll be sharing some new information regarding Resident Evil Village, one of the games that has definitely driven a lot of attention for its new approach, being a lot different from the Resident Evil series. Now this game is being developed by Capcom and there is still not a confirmed date, however it's coming sometime during 2021. As for today's video, many were able to watch the Tokyo Game Show 2020 live event, where supposedly producers were going to provide more information regarding Resident Evil Village. Unfortunately, not much was seen or revealed as it was expected, and I'm sure many spectators were even disappointed with the amount of information that was discussed. However, the most recent trailer was shown during the event, and some key elements were also mentioned, and here are all the details. The center of the story. The story takes place several years after Resident Evil 7. It sets Ethan Winters living a normal life after all of the horror that he lived with the Baker's family. Sadly, this new life would not last for long as it is stripped away by no other than Chris Redfield. Chris's character, on the other hand, is looking more obscured and a lot different from how he is seen in Resident Evil 7, and it only generates more questions as to what could possibly drive these events. Interesting to mention that Ethan's character has been shown, and according to the producers, Ethan's character began as much as a blank character with RE7, but as they developed the game, they were getting more and more into creating his own story. They considered that his role in the character needed to take one more step and had to be completed. That is when they decided that he needed to be the main protagonist in this game and that it will describe the story of Ethan Winters to find out who he really is. Survival horror. Horror is guaranteed in this game, even though during the live event they did not show much more gameplay or information. They definitely left very clear that this game will focus on being terrifying yet beautiful. A lot of details are being included into the game. It has taken a darker and much more obscure turn than its predecessor. The main elements from RE7 have been taken and increased not only in graphs but also in elements of survival and horror. The gameplay. The game will have more focus on exploration. Players will have more freedom and will be able to experiment and explore up to a point to even find different residents that players will be able to encounter along the way and possibly interact with them. The book. Now, even though this is one of the main scenes on the trailer, I didn't catch much more information about the book. However, Resident Evil 8 has a much more rich story, and possibly this is a way in which we will be getting more information from the village and everything that it represents. Possibly a way in which, they will set some new stories or elements that will later help us throughout the story on this video game. Now, my honest opinion is that RE8 has a lot of similarities with RE4. And in combination with RE7, this will make a promising game. Resident Evil 4 was a great game, something that changed the Resident Evil series back in its release date. And when in combination with a first player perspective, it definitely gives a new vision of the game and simply becomes more immersive, fun, and scary at the same time. Now, to finish this video, I would like to also mention that the producers definitely left very clear that they're taking into consideration whether they release this game for PS4 and Xbox One. They said that this is a possibility, but that they couldn't promise anything. My own opinion, it would be great if they release the game for the previous consoles, although that represents a lot of more work and basically it could represent a challenge when it comes to the releasing date. Now, this is everything that I had for you guys today. Thank you so very much for watching, and as always, make sure to leave a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so. It will definitely mean the world to me and it's definitely a lot of support. So I hope that you guys are staying safe, and I'll catch you guys on our next one. Goodbye.